Hi guys, thanks for tuning into my channel and for watching another episode of Conversations with Diana, where I interview real people who have real stories, who are pursuing their passions in order to make a difference in the world. I'm on a mission and I would love for you to join me. I'd like to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of May, and I need your help to reach that goal. All you have to do is remember to tell everyone you know about the show. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss an episode. For those of you who wish to be a sponsor for our upcoming episodes, feel free to email me at info@dianamyrie.com. That's info@dianamyrie.com. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hi everyone, welcome to Conversations with Diana, where I interview real people with real stories who are pursuing their passion and making a difference in the world. Today's guest is none other than Stacey Blackwood. Stacey is the owner of Visual Konnections, where everything is visual. Visual Konnections is a company that specializes in home staging and interior design services such as redecorating and home makeovers. They also offer seasonal and handcrafted decor products. Visual Konnections is located in Niagara-on-the-Lake and services the Niagara region and Greater Toronto area. Stacey, welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have you on the show today.
Yes, and it's great being here.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me.
You're most welcome. It has been a while. We've been speaking on and off for quite a few weeks now, and I'm really excited to share your story with our guests today. Stacey, tell us a bit about your background.
Yes, definitely.
And how you came to be here in Canada.
Sure. So I actually migrated here with my my mom. This was back in '91. I actually grew up in Canada, in Toronto, in Etobicoke, actually. And that's where I grew up and spent most of my years until my family, we purchased a home out here and we migrated out onto Niagara-on-the-Lake. Yeah.
Awesome. And how have you been finding living in Niagara-on-the-Lake compared to Toronto? I'm sure that was a big adjustment.
You know what? I feel because I'm originally from St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. So I'm actually a true country girl at heart, you know? So for me, every time we would actually move, visit out here actually. Mm-hmm. Every time I felt like I was going back like into the city, I felt like I was leaving my home. Like that's how I knew that out here was supposed to be home for me. So, you know, the transition wasn't, I think for me, it was just time. I think it was more hard for the children and for my husband.
Because they grew up, they pretty much grew up in Toronto.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, the kids grew up in Toronto and Brampton, and my husband actually still works out in Brampton. So, you know, it's still a commute, but it works. Like this is home for us and we're happy. And, you know, it's been 3 years now that we're living out in the region and we love it. It's great.
I can definitely agree with you on that. Being Jamaican myself, I recognize that when we first came here to live, it just always felt like an extension of home. You know,
exactly.
as opposed to being in the big city. So I do get what you're saying. I can definitely relate. So tell us a bit about how you got into designing and being what you call a home stager. And I'm just gonna let you take it away because I know you are psyched about sharing your story about how you got into the business and when did you start.
So I come from like a visual merchandising background. I've merchandised for Zara, for Costa Blanca when they were in business. I've done, for the longest, I was an actual product manager for Le Chateau. So, you know, I did a lot of their windows, a lot of other company windows as well. So that's my strong point, always, you know, doing that visual presentation. And when I moved out here, I left that industry behind and ended up, you know, working because my regular, you know, I do have my day job as well, and that's, you know, working in office and with computers and things like that. So it definitely tweaked a bit of my business a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
because I dived into my crafting. So
Yes.
I dived into more of like my creative side. So I still have that visual piece, that, visual presentation, that background, along with the creative piece now, which is like I do a lot of handcrafting, DIYs, and, my gift sets. I do seasonal gift sets as well. So I think I developed that passion for the creative piece, being
Mm-hmm.
out here, not working in that visual world anymore.
Yes.
Um, able to, yeah, dive into that.
Would you say that where you're living now inspires that creative side of you? Or did you always feel that way even when you were living in Toronto?
I always am a creative person when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to, like, in general, like you can and that's one thing about me, because a lot of the times, I would shop for things for my home, and if I can't find exactly what I'm looking for, I'll create it myself. I've always been that person, creative side, but other than that, I
Mm-hmm.
find that with being in the city, being here, it's just more, you're at peace. So I find, in the night sometimes, like, I'll be up late, and that's when I'll, do my DIYs, or I'll be, making my items for my gift sets and things. So it definitely brings out the
Mm-hmm.
creative piece, the creative
That
side of
creative
me.
side of you. I just want you to tell our viewers, describe some of the products and services that you provide. How can they see some more of your work? I know you're going to demonstrate a few things for us later in the show, but
Mhm.
tell us more about what you do and how you get into the creative process.
Right now, like, originally, as I said, I started out, doing like, I made handcrafted decor. So I started
Mm-hmm.
out making, like, throw cushions, and things like that. Last year, I added home staging, because I became certified. So I added that to my
Congratulations.
business. Thank you. So, and it was something that, I definitely wanted to do earlier, but COVID impacted that. So, but, nothing happens before its time. So, with that being said, I still do, my handcrafted decor.
Mhm.
I still have the seasonal as well. I have Mother's Day coming up. So I'm just, like, preparing for that. So, and I have some wonderful things to share this Mother's Day. I don't know if you guys check out the Visual Konnections pages. You guys will see, last year's sets and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty
just
excited to see what you have on offer this year because I did
yeah,
check out some of the stuff. And like I said, when I first saw your page, what really blew my mind was how creative you were. And you obviously pay a lot of attention to detail. And it's all in the little details. And I think you really capture that really well in the work that you have. So just want to say congrats on your business. And I really, really hope that after the show, you're gonna be blessed with more clients coming your way.
thank you. Yes, no, it's been a wonderful journey, so far, and, like, just receiving, and just partnering, networking with a lot of other, businesses in this region as well. It's
Mhm.
just been wonderful.
Awesome. You mentioned the pandemic, and obviously you're no stranger to the challenges that it brought to many businesses. Can you speak a little bit about how you have stayed the course or how you've overcome some of the challenges in order to inspire
Yeah.
maybe someone else who might be going through something similar?
Yeah, so last year actually, was for me where, my business actually, picked up and did really well, and that was because a lot of stores were closed, for,
Mhm.
like, Valentine's Day, and, like, things were starting to slow down.
Yes.
Mother's Day and Father's Day, stores weren't really available, so, that's where I had gift sets, for Valentine's, and I had for Mother's Day and
Saw
Father's
that.
Day, and they sold really
Yeah.
well because, they just picked what they wanted. I was able to either drop off or, curbside pickup. So it worked out for me. I know that, lots of other businesses have, had suffered, which is, very unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of time, yeah. But yeah, it's been good, I have to say. So I can honestly say it hasn't impacted my business. We've been growing, so it's been good.
Sometimes things happen, but the opportunities are always there to capitalize on the different ways in which, for instance, you mentioned there are a lot of stores that close. Unfortunately, for those persons, it would have impacted them negatively. But for other entrepreneurs like yourself, it would have given you the opportunity to just step up to the plate and provide a service where there was none. And I can really understand where you're coming from. So, Stacey, we're going to take a break right here and we're going to show our viewers some of the creations that you do, that you have in store for anyone who wants to order from you. Could you just give us a brief description of
Yeah.
what you'll be showing us in this video?
What I'll be actually showing you is just a simple way how to just decor, just have a simple centerpiece on your dining room table, and then going from, like a regular day to day, and then dressing your dining room table into, if you have, a gathering, or, anyone coming over or anything like that, just dressing your table so it just looks really presentable. So that's what I'll be showing you guys.
I can't wait to
And
see it. Can't wait.
okay. All right, sounds good.
Anything else you want to share with the viewers in terms of how they can reach you in the event they want
Oh
to make a purchase? Or you mentioned also that you offer, because a lot of locations are currently on the lockdown. So just tell us a bit about your curbside pickup service or delivery services.
So definitely, I can be reached. My phone number is 647-889-5014. Okay, so you can also reach me on my Instagram. So if you see anything at all, or if you want to just book a consultation, you can reach out to me either through my Instagram or through email. So my Instagram page is visual, and that's underscore connections with a K. Okay, so visual underscore connections. is my Instagram, and then the email is visualkonnections17@gmail.com. Okay, so I can be reached at those contacts at any time to book a consultation or to to purchase a gift set, anything along the lines of that. Okay.
Sounds good. And don't worry for those persons who missed that. We will drop the details in the description below this video. So don't worry, we have you. We've got you covered. Stacey, tell us a bit more about for persons who are looking to sell their home. I know you mentioned earlier, you offer those services and they want to be able to stage the property or stage the rooms. Can you tell us a bit more about that and how you came to get into that line of work?
Yes, when we're creating a window, we're actually creating a story. So that's how I've always been into, creating vignettes and creating, little stories, for the visual eye.
I know you do a lot of other things, and one of the things that really resonated with me is your home staging business. So tell us a bit more about that. What is home staging for anyone who's probably wondering what that is?
So home staging is basically when you're selling, either if you're a realtor, selling a home, or if you're the homeowner selling your home. So you need your home staged. And staging is so essential right now. It's going hand in hand in, like, when you're selling your home, staging has to be done. It gives a presentation to the look of the home when people see it virtually. It invites them to go, actually go and take a home tour. So, and if you want the property sold like higher than asking price, staging is the way to go. Yeah.
I've always heard that. So you need to, for those watching, if you're looking to sell your property, do you work with people like realtors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Realtors and homeowners.
Homeowners. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So just elaborate some more on the process. So when they contact you, from the very minute they contact you, what does that process look like? Can you walk us through that?
Yeah. Sure. So basically, usually what happens is, a realtor will call me. They want me to come in and do a consultation. One of their, their clients' homes. So usually I would go in. If it's a occupied home, I would, do a little tour. Take a look to see what exactly needs to be done. Give the homeowners some notes on, like what to remove and declutter, things like that. And then I would come in on another day. We would book a stage day, and I would come in and I would basically be revamping the home, getting it ready for, photography and for clients to come in. Once the home is up for sale, clients come in, like that's the whole purpose. So I come in, I do a consultation, and then hopefully there would be a stage day involved. And I work with occupied and vacant homes. Vacant homes is where we would actually, put all the, furniture in the, main rooms that will show for the home. Yeah. So that's basically the gist of what I do.
Awesome. Sounds pretty exciting. I would imagine it takes a bit of time to do all of that. Is it a long process, or?
You know what? Not really. Usually it's just one day. We go in for the consult, and then we come back for a stage day, and we're just there, for a few hours on that stage day, but that's it. It's always, to me, it's always fun because every home is different. If it's a occupied home, either if it's a vacant home, it's always different. So that's when you get to kind of create a story, right, for everybody to see. And that's what I love. And that's mainly, what keeps me going is the passion for creating that home for, like that different look for anybody, any type of person, right? And that's what I love.
So you work closely with your clients to get them the look that they're trying to achieve.
Exactly, because I do also do like home, like decorating. So if clients plan to revamp. Like I just actually completed a project where I had a client that it was a new move-in for her, and because she, has a lot, she has her businesses, and she didn't want to focus on having to deal with moving and redecorating and everything like that. So I was hired to do that, and it was very fun. She, kept a few pieces, but it was all brand new furniture. She set her budget, so it was great. So I do things like that as well. So I do offer home redecorating as well, as one of my services.
I'm sure that's one less thing for busy entrepreneurs, professionals to worry about. Stacey is willing to be that person to just come in, work with you, and get the dream home the way you want it to look.
Exactly. Like I'm here to basically take the stress away from, like from you, whoever is moving, whatever you, I'm here to relieve that stress and take care of the move, purchase your, I'll do the furniture shopping for you. Obviously, I like to know what exactly the look you're going for. And then from there, we create a story and I do the rest of it.
So for anyone watching, they might be thinking, she might be a little bit, on the pricier side. Do you want to elaborate more on that? Tell us more about that. Do you work with people's budget?
Oh, of course. Like I always say, like, you know what? I am that person. I try to work within everybody's budget. I'm not here to, at the end of the day, I'm providing a service, but at the end of the day, I'm passionate about that service I provide. I want to make sure that, my clients are happy and satisfied, but I'm also accommodating with, their price range, but they're also getting that luxury and that, that glamorous service from me.
That's always good to know, because these days everyone is trying to, you know, at the end of the day, work within a budget because of obvious reasons. So it's good to know that you're willing to work with anyone.
Yeah. No, that's the way, like, right, especially right now too, with, everybody's situation is different. So, like I'm very big on, if you give me a budget, I'm going to try to work within your budget. And that's the way how, I try to do it.
And you don't just work here in the Niagara region, you also work in the Greater Toronto area. Am I correct?
Yes. So I also do, home staging and home decorating as well in the GTA. So I do offer that service. Again, the pricing will be a little bit, it's because I am traveling as well.
Yes.
But again, I am working with your budget, so it will be definitely affordable. Yeah.
So for those who are watching, just contact Stacey and she will sit with you and work out everything to your specific needs and your budget. So Stacey, I want to pause here just for our viewers to see a bit of your work. They look so amazing. I can't believe how talented you are. And I'm just saying that because it just amazes me. You said you started this very recently, and it just goes to show how talented you are and how passionate you are about what you do.
Oh, thank you.
Do you want to elaborate on some of the pictures for the audience?
Oh, yeah. So some of the pictures that you'll see is basically of a stage I've done prior. And I've also provided some photos as well of the property that I've redesigned recently. So you can take a look at those photos and you'll see the difference with, staging is more you're staging the home for a visual presentation. And you'll see that, when I'm decorating a home, it's more personalized to the client. So you'll see that in the photos. And again, for, more photos and inspirations, everyone can always check out my Instagram page.
Exactly. Awesome. Stacey, is there anything else you would want our viewers to know about you and what you do before we end our conversation today?
I just want everybody to know, that I am available, for any type of home staging, any type of home decorating services. And again, with our staging services, I do offer decluttering and cleaning services as well within my staging service. So just contact me below. Again, I just want everyone to know that I am accommodating to, whatever your budget is. I'm here for you. All right. Visual
Awesome.
Connection.
Sorry, were you saying something else?
Oh no, I was just like,
off.
oh no, that's fine. I was just saying, no, I just wanted everybody to know, like, we are here. Visual Konnections is here for everybody. That's pretty much it.
Awesome. Stacey, thank you so much. It was a pleasure speaking to you today, and I definitely believe the audience would agree that they learned more about home staging for those of us hearing about it for the first time, and knowing that you offer these different services and you also work with persons who are working with a budget. It's really, really nice to learn this from you, and we are looking forward to connecting with you. And as I said before, we're going to drop the information on how to contact Stacey in the description below, so check that out. And thanks for everyone tuning in, and stay tuned for the next episode of Conversations with Diana.
And Diana, thank you so much for having me. All right. Thank you.
You're most welcome, Stacey. It was a pleasure. And you're always welcome to join us again.
All right. Thank you. Take care, everyone.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for joining the show. Welcome. Thank you so much for